Yo, what's up? It's Jahkil here with TrueStar Media, and today we are going to be interviewing the amazing, the great Seth Carr. How you doing today, bud?
I'm doing good, just chilling for the most part.
Nice, nice, same. So we're gonna jump right into it. So I'm gonna ask you on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you say is your favorite thing to do on a Saturday night?
Favorite thing to do on a Saturday night. I would say like play some video games.
Play
I
some
feel
video
like,
games.
hang with the boys after school or something, late night
Mhm.
playing. And that's what I do most of my Saturdays.
What would you say is your favorite video game to play?
I play 2K a lot.
2K?
23 right now, trying to get my character, trying to build it up. So you know what I'm saying. But I've been playing that for a little bit.
Nice, nice. That's my favorite game too. That's all I play most of the time. Yeah. So I read that you are actually from California. So is that where you still live? Do you go to high school there? And what grade are you in?
Yeah, I'm still in California, born and raised, and I go to Mater Day.
Hmm.
I'm in the 10th grade right now. So
10th grade? Nice,
yeah,
me too. Nice. So what would you say inspired you to get into acting?
I definitely will say my mom. I think my mom had a really big impact on me getting into the business and all the connections she knew. So it wasn't like really at first for me to start. It wasn't so hard. Like I was totally new to it. So I would definitely say my mom.
Nice. Cool. So what would you say was your first experience in front of the camera? What was like the first time that you got to be in front of a camera?
Okay, so I want to say my first time that I remember at least, I'm gonna say was my when I booked my first TV show, and I was 5 years old. I think it was I'm like, of course I'm forgetting the name now, but yeah, I was 5. It was super fun. Looking back at it, I was like, wow, like I can't believe like that was me, like back then and stuff. But yeah, I would say that was the first time I'd like been like in front of a camera, like on a TV show and giving lines and stuff like that.
Cool. Now, I gotta ask, because this is one of my favorite movies. Okay, so what was it like working with Michael B. Jordan with a Black Panther cast? Because I mean, Michael B. Jordan, he's one of my favorite actors, so it's really cool to see you on that movie.
Yeah, I mean, it was great, working with everybody too. Everybody, even Ryan, he was cool to work with too. All the makeup and
Mhm.
people, they were great. But I would say working with Michael, he definitely have a cadence to him. You can even see him like he carries that to set with him, like
Mhm.
step character. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, the entire thing, they made their own sets and everything. It was a great experience to be honest.
Nice, nice. So you actually played George or Sticky on the Washington show, The Mysterious Benedict Society. So how would you describe your character?
I would describe Sticky a little bit antisocial.
Mhm.
Very reserved, not really like talking to people for the most part. I feel like Sticky has a hard time also like connecting with some people and like opening up.
Yeah. Well, how would you compare yourself to your role, and how do you think it kind of helped you in your acting experience?
I would say one of the things I would compare myself to Sticky, like one of the things we kind of have in common is we're kind of both overthinkers. So I
Mhm.
think that definitely helped me like get into that character as much because Sticky in the show, he actually second guesses himself a lot, even though like he's a really smart kid. And I
Right.
do, I do that to myself too in real life. So
Yeah, definitely. Me too. I do the same thing. So, what would you say has been one of your most memorable moments while working on the set of the show, though?
I would say definitely having to do like some stunts. I mean,
Mhm.
Stick doesn't do like the most stunts, but he definitely has some stunts and some stunts definitely when we like do stuff together. So I would say doing stunts and working on some of the sets. Some of the sets in season 2 was like really cool. So I would definitely have to say that.
Cool, cool. Um, Now let's see. What would you say has been your favorite life moment since being an actor?
Life moment. Um, I want to say, what's it going? I want to say just like all the perks that come with it, just being able to like walk in somebody else's shoes,
Right.
getting stripped and it always being a different person. So when it comes to like acting, you're really seeing like the world from a lot of different people's perspectives. You know what I mean? I feel like that's really cool because it's hard for some people to understand where people are coming from. And I feel with like acting, sometimes you can get that message across.
Right. That's really true. I get that. So if you could pick an ultimate acting experience,
Yeah.
what would you say it would be, and who would you co-star with?
Like me be a character or like me be a character. Okay. I would definitely say Miles Morales. I've been saying
Yeah.
for years, man. I would love to be Miles Morales. Co-star with, mm, I mean, I'm really great with everybody, but if I had to pick one, uh I would say I would say Viola Davis. I want to work with her. I feel like it'd be pretty cool to work with
Okay. Nice. Miles Morales, he's the top of the list.
her.
Definitely one of the favorites. Yeah. What would you say are your thoughts on how social media affects young people? Because I know it's some good and some bad to it. So what is your opinion on that?
Yeah, like you said, I think social media definitely has its like ups and downs. But for the most part, I feel like social media can really like the reason the world is kind of getting more closer together and not so like separated, even though it is very separated. One of the things that like bring it together. I feel like social media can definitely be an up when you're using it for good.
Yeah,
Obviously, it has a lot of downs, and people who are on social media, people who look at that, it can sometimes it could change their mood, you know what I mean? But I feel like if you're using social media for good, I feel like that social media is good.
yeah, definitely. It has its goods and bads,
Yeah.
but more so the goods. You look forward to seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would you say has been the coolest person that you've met so far? Not just specifically in acting, just overall.
Coolest person I met so far. Uh I want to say Ryan Coogler. He
Okay.
was super cool to me. I mean, the guy he totally has like, but not, I don't want to say like this cadence, but he has like this so like calmness about him.
Mhm.
And when he's like directing, when you're like even just talking to him, like it's just like it's so easy. It doesn't, that's not like a challenge, some people it's like hard to talk to and stuff like that. Like it's very easy to talk to. It's a very relatable person.
For sure. Yeah. Now, what is it like for you to kind of maintain friendships with you growing and kind of being like a celebrity? How would you say it's been for you maintaining friendships?
Well, luckily I haven't had any big like ups in like the friendship category. But I feel like overall, if you keep like your circle close and like your close friends, like the friends that you call to or like you talk to all the daily, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I feel like if you keep like a close circle, then you'll be okay. I mean, the more you get bigger and the more people come along, that's the people you kind of want to like to stay away. But
Yeah.
the people who were with you when you were like not that big, like, and like still your friends to that day, like those are like your damn ones.
Exactly. That's the same way I think. Like finding friends before you kind of have like that the big burst of like whatever you call it, popularity or whatever it is, it's always good because you know the people who are actually genuine with you and not just trying to be friends with you just because of whatever happened to you that was really good in your life. So yeah, I think the exact same.
Yeah.
Now, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you still plan on being an actor as an adult?
5 years, yes. And if not that, definitely in the entertainment industry. I
Okay.
don't think I ever want to leave the entertainment industry. I mean, but outside of active, 5 years, man, I'll be driving. I mean, I see myself still very successful. Just staying on the right path and make sure you don't mix into the right crowd, and you should be okay.
Definitely, definitely. What car though? What car do you want to be driving?
Well, for the first one, I've been really looking at the Honda Civics. I feel like they're low key underrated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
once I like get there and like get my car, I've been looking at like some Supras, some BMWs. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
Yeah.
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, BMW. That's one of my favorite car brands. Yeah. BMW.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say Tyler Perry, the big
Okay.
Tyler Perry, is doing a movie on your life. What would
Okay.
you want the title of it to be? And who would you want to play you? Who do you think kind of looks like you or could play you?
Tyler Perry. What I want to be named? Mm, maybe I'm gonna just go with my gut and I'm gonna just say tilted. Like just put that out there, just tilted.
Mhm.
And who would I want playing me? I would say.
I mean, you could say yourself. I mean, nobody plays you better than you, technically.
I mean, if I have to, you're right. But if I have to pick someone older or like older me, I'll
Yeah.
probably say like Denzel or something. But younger
Yeah.
me, maybe me.
Yeah, I see it a little bit. The Denzel. Yeah, he's another one of my favorite actors. Yeah, cool. So if you could have breakfast with anybody, who would
All
you
right,
choose? Anybody in the world.
anybody, definitely Steph. Maybe Steph Curry. I feel like he could definitely teach me some stuff about his shooting form and his secrets.
Yeah,
I would very much appreciate that. We need to sit down and talk.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I'd probably say that he looks like a pretty chill guy. So
yeah, for sure. I think he needs to teach everybody something about his
yeah.
shot. Yeah, everybody needs that. So I hear you like video games and playing basketball. So if you had your own team to play in like a pickup game, who are
All
you picking in the NBA to be a part of your starting five?
right. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Shaq.
Shaq.
Then I'm gonna get LeBron, D Wade, and then Steph. I mean,
Steph,
you gotta get Steph as a PG.
of course, of course. So let me see. Are you talking Shaq with Orlando? Or are we talking Lakers?
I'm gonna say Orlando Shaq. Yeah,
Orlando? Okay.
Orlando Shaq. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. What about LeBron? Because me personally, I like playing with Heat LeBron. I
yeah. He
love
LeBron
playing
kind
with
of
it.
crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we might have to go for the overrated, like not overrated, overpowered team. I'm gonna say Heat LeBron, Heat D Wade,
Yep.
and like 2016 Steph.
Yep. 16, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's my like a time range for those people. Yeah. Now I don't know about Shaq though. Orlando, he was still a rookie, you know. He was just getting
but
to the league. But I feel like when he was with the Lakers, he was less athletic, but still like that's Lakers Shaq. You gotta pick Lakers
yeah,
Shaq.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like Lakers Shaq definitely probably overall like more like built like better, but Orlando Shaq, I mean, he was like jumping, like dunking.
exactly.
He was
Yeah.
very aggressive, very crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
I think that craziness would definitely work.
yeah, for sure. So I have a couple of quick, like fun questions before we head out. But would you rather hear good news or bad news first?
Bad news.
Bad news, so you can
Yeah.
kind of like get the good news so you can cheer
Yeah.
you up a little bit. Yeah, yeah,
So like if I get the bad news, I'll be down. But with the good news, I'm gonna get back up. If I get the good news, I'm up.
exactly.
I'll be down the rest of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all about balance. So
Yeah.
would you rather give up air conditioning or heat for the rest of your life? Or
Oh,
give up internet for the rest of your life? Which one?
I'll say internet. I'm
Internet?
yeah, honestly, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say heat. Heat. I could deal with heat.
Okay.
Air conditioning, internet, it's a big.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Would you rather act as an NBA player in a movie or become an NBA player yourself?
I would say. Uh, I would say definitely acting as an NBA player in a movie is definitely easier, but becoming an NBA, I'm gonna say becoming an NBA player. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely the dream life. Yeah. Um, all right. So last question. What is three pieces of advice that you will give to a young person who wants to become an actor?
Um, always take be able to always take good criticism.
Okay.
Um, make sure you surround yourself with like the right crowd. And the last thing I would definitely say is you could do anything when you put your mind to it. So just follow what your gut tells you to do.
Okay. Nice. That's a great piece of advice. So make sure you're listening. All right, now tell the people where they can find your show so that they can check you out.
You can find the second season of the Mysterious Benedict Society on Disney Plus.
Cool. And there you have it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and Seth. So enjoy the rest of your week. And I'm Jahkil with TrueStar Media, and we're out. Peace.
Later.